This meditation is a complete meditation for helping you get out of depression. We all have down days, but with depression, every day seems numb, unfeeling. People around us have disappeared. The situation has changed. It's not fulfilling anymore. And I'm going to try and help you through this stage that you're going through, or at least try to guide you in the right direction. With this guided meditation, I would like you to be in a safe area, preferably in bed, as this is a long meditation. We will be going through you realizing your situation as it is now, to trying seeing the positive side of things. For this guided meditation to work properly, you need to listen to it for at least 30 days. And hopefully, I will try to bring some kind of light to your life. Okay, we shall begin. Now I'd like you to close your eyes and start to relax, taking in one deep breath and relax. Now I'd like you to take 2 more deep breaths, hold them in for 1 second, and then on your exhale I'd like you to say the word relax. I would like you to inhale once more, but this time I would like you to try to keep your shoulders down as you inhale. Okay? And 3, 2, 1, inhale. Relax. Hopefully you felt your shoulders go down and start to feel a little bit more relaxed. I would like you to be a bit more aware of how you feel and what your body is doing. With depression, we miss a lot of things, and I will try to help you out by getting you to recognize the signs, the symptoms, and the way out of this. Is there any part of your body that is taut, stressed, painful, rigid? Loosen up. There's nothing to get stressed out about right now. You can relax. You're in a safe place. This time is for you. Are you curling your toes? Are you clenching your fist? Is your neck not relaxed as much as it could be? Concentrate on these things and try to relax those parts. Is your stomach doing butterflies? Are you anxious? These are just thoughts going around in your head. And as I always say, a thought is just a thought. It can't do anything. Our minds are playing tricks on us. We'd like to see the positive side of things, but the negative thoughts keep coming in. And when we do get a positive thought, we branch out into different areas. Oh, this could go wrong, that could go wrong. We want to see a solution to the problem, not a problem to the problem. So I would like you to feel positive about yourself. You can't wait to go away. You're very excited about this journey. In the room that you're in, there is a clock that is ticking. And you can't help but think to yourself, with every tick, tock, and second, life is passing you by. You draw on this for a moment. You think about things. As you wait for your cab and listen to the clock ticking, you take a seat. Just a 5-minute breather. And you close your eyes. You don't fall asleep. you just close your eyes. And you start to think about things that have happened recently, or what's made you come into this position that you're in. I'll give you a moment to think about these things. Now, before you open your eyes, I'd like to congratulate you on coming this far and thinking about the things you've just thought about. As you're sat in that chair and you've thought about those things, you open your eyes without moving and you look around you. You start to take in your situation, your environment, and the things that have affected you recently. And it all seems to start making sense. It all starts to make you feel a bit more clear-minded about things. When you're on your own, I'd like you to do this exercise where you close your eyes where you're sat down, if only for 30 seconds, and then you open them without moving your head. You just look around you, and then you start to feel your situation. You start to live in the present without shifting into the fast forward for the good things that you want from life, or shifting into the past where it's painful and you can't let go. But sometimes you have to let go. Sometimes you have to let go to move on. A car pulls up outside. It's your cab. You stand up, pick your suitcase up and all the belongings that you want to take, with your ticket, money, and you walk to the door. And you lock the door behind you and you walk up to the cab. The cab driver gets out and greets you with a nice big smile. He even opens the door for you. Before you get to the car, he takes your suitcase off you and puts it in the trunk. You get in the cab and you close the door, putting your seatbelt on. The cab driver gets into the driver's seat and the cab moves off. You're on the way to the train station. As the cab makes its way to the train station, you start to notice things. You notice the smell of the bakery nearby. Even the people walking aimlessly around. You start to wonder, why don't I fit in here anymore? I'm glad to be going away. These things that you notice, you can place them in your own life right now. The negative, toxic people, the ones that always ask for favours and never give you anything back. You're coming away from this, you are having a break, and you're going to enjoy it. When you come back, you will have a different perspective on things. You can see the train station. You're almost there. You've reached the train station, and the cab driver gets out of the cab and takes your luggage out of the trunk. ready for you when you get out. Now take a deep breath, take your seatbelt off, open the door and get out of the cab. The cab driver wishes you well and hopes you have a very nice holiday as he gives a big smile. You pick your luggage up and you walk into the train station. Looking behind you, the cab driver waves. You have your ticket already and you work your way towards the platform from where your train is going to depart. You are on the platform and now waiting for your train. Your train has arrived. You pick up your luggage and you walk towards the train. You take one last look around you, taking all things in, and a deep breath, and you get on the train. You walk towards your seat. There's no one else on this carriage. You're very much alone. You take a seat and you get comfortable for the long journey ahead. The train starts to pull away and you start to look out the window. It's very much like how life is at the moment. In real life, you're on the outside looking in, but on the train, you're on the inside looking out. The further away from the train station you get, the more the scenery changes. From vast, tall buildings and people in suits, to green fields and woods. You marvel at how different everything is, or how everything could be. Possibility is a great thing. You are very comfortable in your seat on the train. And you start to doze off. Your eyes feel very, very sleepy. And the noise of the train on the tracks is mesmerizing. Have a nap if you want to. This time is for you. there is an announcement for the next stop. This is your destination. I'd like you to pick up all your luggage and your belongings and walk to the door. Now the train has stopped. I'd like you to open the door and walk onto the new platform at the new train station. On the platform there is a man holding a sign up. It has your name on it. You walk over to him. He says he's here to pick you up. I'd like you to follow him. You come out of the train station and there is a car waiting for you. This is the driver of your new car. The seats in this limousine are very luxurious, very comfortable, and very soft. You relax even further as you make your way to the airport in this new limousine. As you look out of the window, you see a sign that says airport. It's not far now, and you see some planes flying overhead. which fills you with positivity. Now, it's not your usual airport. This is for a private jet. I'd like you to get on to the private jet. The limousine driver has already put your luggage into the plane. And the pilot greets you smiling. You start to feel refreshed. This is all new. You can't believe it. Things can change. Your shoulders seem a little more free. Your breathing seems easier. Even your eyesight seems clearer. But most of all, you seem very clear-minded. There are some seats on the plane. Every single one of them are huge, comfortable chairs. Go and pick one. The door closes on the plane, and you have a personal air stewardess waiting on you. Order what you like. As the plane taxis to the runway, you start to feel invigorated, welcomed, more positive. The engines start up, and you're on takeoff. Up and away. You look out of the window, and the ground seems to disappear, like the life that's around you at the moment. You're leaving it behind at the moment, going on a break. You've reached altitude. You may want to go to sleep. Sleep at the moment is a nice break. You can't be disturbed. Nothing bad can happen. It's a comfort zone. Just relax into the chair. The plane has now landed. You are at your destination. One more car trip to go. There is another car waiting for you, and yet another driver with a huge smile on his face. You get in the car. Now, seeing as you're in a completely different place, everything seems vastly different. It's more colourful. It's more vibrant. it seems more welcoming, and you can't wait to explore. You feel even more relaxed as you have the window slightly ajar and a warm breeze starts to enter that gap. You've now reached your destination. The driver gets out. He takes your luggage to the cabin on the beach where you will be staying. The driver takes your luggage and puts it in the cabin and drives off waving and smiling. You enter the cabin and feel even more relaxed. You walk into the cabin and take a look around. Everything is aesthetically pleasing. There is everything here that you will need to relax as you take a break. The sounds of the waves make you curious, so you go and investigate, opening the patio doors out back, which leads straight onto the beach. You take your shoes off and walk barefoot onto the beach. Every grain of sand can be felt through your toes and on your feet. Warm, massaging sand. You walk up to where the waves are breaking. They're only breaking slightly, just enough to make a little bit of sound. You take a walk along the beach as you feel the cool water through your toes and over the top of your feet. This is so relaxing. The sun starts to set, and you decide to sit on the beach, sifting the sand with your feet. You start to notice the things around you, the trees brushing in the wind, the sound of the waves, and the occasional seagull flying over. You start to feel like you again. You become tired as the sun has now set, but it's a relaxing tired, it's not a drained tired. So you walk back to your cabin. You are now back at your cabin, and you start to make way for bed. There's a huge bed upstairs with very deep mattress. Go and lay on it. You have no worries here whatsoever. Everything has been left behind. It is so tranquil here. As you start to lay your head on the pillow, your eyes drift off, and you start to fall asleep. Not for a long time have you felt your muscles relax this much, or you feel heavy and relaxed. You drift off into a deep, deep sleep. This short journey should teach you a lot about yourself. And when you wake up, you will remember all of these things. How tranquil it was, how peaceful it was, the kinds of people you met.